Okay, so here we are once again for a commentary now on my fourth episode. I know that there are only like three or possibly four of you guys out there who listen to these things consistently, but if even that many. But anyway, to you three and or possibly four, thank you. Thank you for doing that. This commentary is gonna be a little bit different, possibly because so much of the episode itself is so self-explanatory that I think I'm just gonna probably be talking about what went into this episode rather than focusing on specific things as you see them. So the first thing is this whole thing actually was done in one day, kind of though. Like, for example, this phone call right here, that actually did happen a couple of days before I filmed the episode, and I did film it. But then I basically recreated it so that I could have myself running in and then running out. So different things like that were kind of recreated every once in a while. One thing that I'll talk a little bit about is I did originally intend on having the headshot session be part of the episode. I kind of, introduce the idea of it and then show the headshot, but I don't actually show the session itself. And that's because Catherine, first of all, my wife Catherine, is the one who does my headshots, who did the headshot that you'll see later in the episode. Anyway, we went out to a park to do the headshot segment, and it only would have been a few seconds of actual episode, but that was the intent. And then all of a sudden, my little dinky little webcam that I love most days just decided not to work. We got it out to the park. We brought the computer. We brought a little TV tray to prop the computer up on, and we put the webcam up and tried to turn it on, and it just did absolutely nothing. It kept saying there's no camera connected to the computer. So we were kind of out of luck on that one. I think that, as it turned out, it ended up being all right. It ended up being just fine, and I actually really enjoyed the little segment about the headshots because I kind of like the idea of encouraging you to wear pants. A little bit about this that you're seeing right here. I really do like that I put it in. I hesitated a little bit. It's basically just me saying, yeah, I got a compliment from somebody at the workshop. I ended up getting a response on the actual video about this little segment right here, and that made me really, really happy. It's because it's just me, being sincere, saying, yeah, sometimes good things happen, and I want to share that with you guys. I don't always just want to be silly and goofy and funny. I want to share genuine moments with you too. And the fact that somebody complimented that part of the episode in a response on the video made me really happy. So thank you for that. Now, really quickly, I'll talk about the cameo that's coming up. Helena was gracious enough to agree to do a cameo, even though she couldn't possibly have known how it was going to fit into the episode, what the rest of the episode was, or anything. So thank you, Helena. Thank you for doing that. I think it turned out really, really well. Now, the pullback, when I'm saying, so did I impress you, Helena, blah, 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 all that stuff, the bit of direction that I gave Catherine, who actually was the one who did the pullback, was I wanted the pullback itself to have a bit of a point of view, to have a perspective. I wanted it to basically, decide that I am an idiot for not realizing that Helena was sitting next to me the entire time. And I also wanted it to almost feel like, well, that's always where Helena is. Whenever I'm on the couch, and the part of the couch that you can't see, that's where Helena is. And I think it worked out really, really well. I called it like an Arrested Development kind of pullback, where they pull back to reveal that Buster's been there the whole time, even though they've been talking about him. And I just think it turned out really, really well. So thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Helena. And thank you all for listening to my silly little commentaries.